Hello everybody, and welcome back. This is Matthew Boyle from LanguageCardGames.com, where we believe if you can play cards, you can learn languages. And in today's video, I want to try something a little bit different. I want to invite you to play a virtual game with me. You know, sometimes I go live on YouTube, and I also offer a gamified foreign language coaching program called the Cardlanger Academy. And what I do when I go live and when I coach and teach is I play these card games with people like you to help them get motivated and have fun and master the target language of their choice. So I thought in today's video I would play a virtual game with you to kind of show you what that's like. Now, of course, you'll have a chance to answer some prompts on these cards and some challenges, but I won't be able to hear you. I'll just assume that you're right, but I'll give you some time to think about what's your answer. So we're about to open Language Guardians 2. This is our latest game, and it is fantastic, especially if you want to learn the survival type vocabulary and phrases that you need to survive when you're speaking your target language with a native speaker of that language. Let me give the cards a quick shuffle, then we can start. So how are things where you are today? I hope everything's going well. And let me know in the comments section which language you're studying. I usually study Mandarin, Chinese, but Cantonese sometimes. Okay, now let's deal some cards. I'll start with you. Let's see what you get. A transportation card that's black and white. Black and white emphasizes adjectives, so you would have to describe a type of transportation. I've got landmarks, which is a earth card, a green card, which emphasizes nouns, so I have to say the name of a landmark. You've got a red countries card. Red emphasizes sentences, so you have to use the name of a country in a sentence. Ooh, I've got a wild card, introductions. Introduce yourself. And then put this card down and you can change the color. And you've got another red card, belongings. Again, red emphasizes sentences in this game, so you will have to use the name of a belonging in a sentence. And I've got restaurants, black and white, again, is symbolizing adjectives. So I would have to describe a restaurant. Now, I think that's enough for our little mini game here today, but usually if it's 2 or 3 or 4 players, we might give them 5 cards. And of course, in a real game, we'd all be holding our cards, so we couldn't see each other's cards. But this is more of a collaborative, educational game here today. And we'll flip over one card to get started. Okay, it's a blue card. So if you are going first, you don't have a blue, so there's nothing that you could put down. You don't have a blue card. Oh, I'm sorry, you have a belongings card. So in this game, you can put down the same color, which we call elements. You can put down the same name card, or you can put down a wild card. So you have the option here to put down this one. So, can you, in your target language, your foreign language of choice, can you use the name of a belonging in a sentence? I'll give you some time to think about that. A belonging might be, you know, a watch, or could even be a smartphone or a necklace. Maybe you could say, this bag is mine, or this book is mine. Can you say that in your target language? All right. If you can, then we put it down here. And you don't draw a card at this point. In this game, the point is to be the first player to get rid of all your cards. So after you put that down and say what you want to say, if I think you didn't speak correctly in that language, I could challenge you or we could look it up. But again, this game is just for fun, and I'm assuming that you spoke it well. So now it comes over to my turn. I don't have a belongings card, I don't have a fire card, but I do have a wild card. Introductions. Introduce yourself and put this card on any card, and then choose a new element. And exchange one card with any player you choose. Some of these wild cards, sometimes they have special effects. So let me introduce myself in Mandarin Chinese if I can. 我是马特. I am Matt. 我是美国人. I'm American. 我也是老师. I'm also a teacher. Alright, I hope that's good enough, according to you. And next I need to choose a new element. Now obviously in a normal game I wouldn't be able to see the cards. So I'll just choose black and white this time. I know that we both have that. And then there's a special effect to exchange one card with any player you choose. That's very helpful because it's a chance for you to get rid of a card that you might have trouble with. I actually think I would have trouble to say the name of a landmark in Mandarin Chinese. I don't think I've ever really studied that, so I would choose this one to exchange. And who knows, maybe you would have trouble using the name of a country in a sentence. Making a sentence is a little bit harder than just saying a word. The red cards emphasize sentences, but the other cards can just be a word. You can make them all sentences if you want to, but... Alright, so it's back to you now. So the color that I choose is black and white. So you can put down this one. Transportation. Describe a type of transportation and put this card on a card with the same element or name. Black and white symbolizes the air cards, the air element. So can you describe a bus or a truck or a boat or a plane using an adjective? I'm going to give you a little time to think about that. And it's so great to be playing this game with you here today. I hope everything is great where you are. It's a beautiful day here, but windy. So, some words that come to mind. Maybe smelly, noisy, convenient, clean. Anything that could describe a type of transportation you could say, and then put this card down. Back to me. Describe a restaurant. In Mandarin Chinese. Let's see, I'm trying to think of... Now I really need some time to think. I hope you'll lend that to me. Describe a restaurant. I guess I could say very clean, 很干净啊. Very clean. I think most people would just say 那个餐馆是非常好吃的. That restaurant is so delicious. Alright, so I'll put this card down. Now it's back to you. So at this point, you don't have an air card, which is black and white, the air element. You don't have a restaurants card, and you don't have a wild card, so that means you have to draw a card. Now what happens? You still have nothing that you can play, so your turn is over. You don't keep drawing cards until you can play something, because That would make this game terribly long. And it's already a challenging game to play because on every turn you're trying to think of what you could say in your foreign language. So that's taxing enough. Back to me. Okay, I've got a wild card. Dates and times. Say the current date and time. Okay. 3月 is March. 10号 is the 10th. And the time is 2点50分钟 2:50. And just to be a nice guy, I'm going to choose an element that I know you have. I'll choose water, which is the blue card. So can you say what a guest can do at a hotel? The water cards, the blue cards, they emphasize verbs. So you need to say a verb. What can a guest do at a hotel? Can you say sleep? Can you say check in? Can you say rest? Those are all things that would allow you to put down this card. Okay, now it's back to me. And look, I'm stuck. No water cards, no hotels, no wild cards. So I have to draw one. Still, I can't do anything. It's back to you. Okay, you've got a water card. Directions. Say what directions can do. What can directions do for you? Well, they can guide you. They can instruct you. They can confuse you. Can you say any of those verbs? Okay, great job. Then we'll let you put that card down. Back to me. I have to draw another card. Oh, I'm really stuck here. Okay, I have no cards that are the same color, same name, and no wild cards, so it's back to you. Okay, you can't play that. I can't play that. You can't play that. I can't play that. Okay, you've got a restaurants card. So, can you say what a customer can do at a restaurant? Very well. I think I'll play a little bit faster now because I'm afraid this video might get too long or the battery power might run out or something crazy. I'll play a little bit faster and let's see now if you can keep up, now that you get the flow of this game. I've rarely played a game so long as this. I'm a little surprised about it, but that happens sometimes. Say what a type of transportation can do. Can you use a verb to say what a kind of transportation can do? For example, a boat can float. Okay, I would play this transportation card. Use the name of a type of transportation in a sentence. I'll save a little time. I won't say all of mine. I'll just let you have your chance. You can put down the emergency card. It's the same color. Say a type of emergency in a sentence. Maybe you could say, there's a fire. Use the name of a hotel in a sentence. Oh, I'm going to put this one to let you put your card down, so hopefully we could finish. Describe an emergency. Now that lets you put down this illness card. Can you describe an illness? Using an adjective. Remember, black and white are adjectives. So maybe uncomfortable, painful. Back to me. Okay, I don't have anything really that can help you here. Put down hobbies. Okay, I've got a wild card. So it's to say an address, and then I'd put this card on any card and choose a new element. So I'll choose fire, red. Use the name of an illness in a sentence. So like a headache, stomachache, cold. Can you use that in a sentence? Very good. Okay. Over to me, I'll put down the countries card. Use the name of a country in a sentence. That lets you put down this country card. Say the name of a country. Green is nouns. So can you say the name of a country? Excellent. Okay, and back to me. I'll put down the hobbies card. Say the name of a hobby. 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 That would be a little hard for me. I'm not sure exactly what would... Maybe photography? Or... That's a tough one for me. I'm not really sure if I can say that. A hobby. Maybe travel? Luyo. Chu Luyo. Go traveling. And now it's back to you, and you can put down your last card. Can you say the name of a landmark? So a famous place, a famous location that people like to go and see. Nice job. So you've just put down your last card. That means you're the first person to have put down all their cards, so you've won the game. Now, if we were really playing a friendly game, really playing in a collaborative way, maybe you could help me to put down my last ones, but it doesn't really matter. So what do you think of this game? Do you think it could help motivate you to learn a foreign language and have fun along the way? I love to play these games with my friends a few times a week, and it really helps me to keep my foreign languages fresh and keep a lot of new vocabulary coming up into my mind. I recently made a video about how important spaced repetition is for your memory. And when you play these games every few days with the other people who are learning languages too, it really taps into the effectiveness of that philosophy, spaced repetition. You're not trying to cram in what you must learn every day in a single session. You're just naturally and organically letting the vocabulary come back to you again and again every few days. So let me tell you a little bit more about what kind of options are available if you're interested in picking up this game. Well, first of all, this is the second edition. Let me show you the first edition. This is Language Guardians 1, and it's currently available in several languages. There's the English one, there's the Italian one, and there's the French one. Currently, the one that we just played is only printed in English. But what's important to note here is that it doesn't matter what language the cards are printed in. As long as you can understand this language printed on the cards, then you can use these cards to review and enrich any target language you want. As you can see, we just played, I was using Mandarin Chinese. I don't know what you're using, but it doesn't matter. Another exciting thing is that this game is also available in the print and play form. So you can download, print onto like a card stock, and cut out this game and start playing with it right away. This is Language Guardians 1. You can see there's weapons, there's marketplace, there's people, animals. Actually, if you subscribe to languagecardgames.com, there's a pop-up window, and you can automatically receive half of this game for free in the PDF downloadable print and play form. If you order these games, we offer free shipping to any location worldwide, and there's also some gift wrap and gift box options available. Well, I certainly enjoyed playing this game with you today. I hope it refreshed some of your target language. And let me know in the comments section what you think of this virtual play session. If you enjoyed it, then maybe I'll do another one in the near future. Well, that's it for this video, and I'll see you back here next time at Language Card Games. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye-bye for now.